Hello, my name is Courtney, and I'm a former NBA basketball player. Played with the world champion Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, played with the Phoenix Suns and multiple teams throughout my NBA career. It's pretty interesting. I have a kind of an interesting past. I picked up a basketball the first time my 10th grade year in high school, and a lot of people think that that's kind of crazy. And now that I've actually advanced in life and gone through a lot of things, I realize how incredible that was. There was a lot of things that contributed to me being able to have success in life. You know, after I played in the NBA, I started a design build firm and grew my business to over $40 million, believe it or not, and 4.5 years after starting it. But people always ask me a lot of times, what is it that contributed to that? And it's a concept that I wrote about in my book that became a best-selling book, and it's called Life Above and Beyond the Rim. And the reason why I wrote the book was I realized throughout my journey to success and dealing with other people, I'm so busy, you know, working hard on my journey, just like everybody else was. But there were certain things that I collected along the way and documented and hyper-focused on. And these certain things became principles in my life. Every time I would meet someone incredible and amazing, from Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan, super achievers in my life, as well as guys like Mark Cuban and a lot of other super successful people that I've been around, to name a few, I noticed that there were little nuggets and principles that they seemed to live by. And I just, over time in my life and my journey, I collected these. And then there's a moment that happened when the economy crashed, and I realized that when people lost almost everything, you know, we got hurt pretty bad as well. And I realized that there was something else that was also missing on top of that. People didn't only lose their money, but they lost their will to survive again, their will to exist again. Matter of fact, the problem was, I think most people, their very existence was based on the wrong thing. And so I decided to take a step forward and do something about it. And that's how I came up with living life above the rim. So what is life above the rim? Well, the rim is actually the glass ceiling in life that we all have, and I've had to overcome this glass ceiling multiple times, whether it's a personal barrier, whether it's environmental barriers that you go through, but they're invisible barriers that you don't really know that's there. And that's one of the things I learned from so many of the successful people that I was around and eventually coached and spoken to in businesses, is that once they identify what they're actually trying to battle against, then they have a chance in the fight. Most people are working hard trying to achieve something, but they don't know what it is that they're missing. And so I decided to put a collection of things together, starting with the concept of the rim. Because most people are trying to get over the rim. It's a basketball metaphor, I know, and which is fitting since I played in the NBA, but that rim in life, or that glass ceiling or barrier, is what most people are trying to get over. And so if they could just learn how to get over that rim in life and understand the meaning of their life specifically to them, then they have a chance to fight and make it and become successful in life. So I created the program, Life Above the Rim. Actually, it's Life Above and Beyond the Rim. And it's 10-step principles to allow people to get not only above the rim, but beyond the rim. You know, you see so many times people out there, once they finally achieve success, they think happiness is always attached to a piece of success. Whereas most people identify that success with monetary or items that they gain, which we all love nice stuff, But then they find out when they finally get there that it's not really success. Success has to do with so much more. But the biggest thing, to get back down to the basics, is that people need to understand the collection of principles that have to go together. Without these things connected to each other, these 10 principles that are connected and that must go together, if you're missing just one piece, it'll throw your entire journey of success off. And that was one of the most prolific and critical things I learned. And so I went on a sabbatical and I asked my wife for her forgiveness and patience while I did that. But for 4.5, 5 years, I went out and I coached and I taught. And I studied people and I trained organizations and trained companies and was out there really digging deep and getting to the bare grassroots of everything that's out there that dealt with the concepts that I was going to teach. After that, I wrote the book, and now today you have the book Life Above and Beyond the Rim at joecourtneysbook.com. The reason why people should understand the concept and apply these principles and rules is because everybody out there is amazing, believe it or not. Even the people that annoy us, they have elements inside of them that are absolutely amazing. And they just chose to stop their journey for one thing or another and focus on the negative side of that journey. Well, if you had a plan that you knew that was guaranteed, that was a static, all you had to do was follow the concepts, the rules. You knew exactly what you needed to do on an everyday basis, every week, every month, every year. You had milestones that help you achieve those things. Then you could actually bring out what's amazing to you. I believe that everybody's gift on this planet is buried inside of them, and it's up to them. One of the secrets of life is trying to figure out what those gifts are. And I think that once someone uncovers, which I teach you how to do at the very beginning of the book, once you uncover your key principle of understanding what your true purpose is, then most of the battle's out of the way, because most people don't even know what it is that they're meant to do. But anyway, I put together this system, and it's been absolutely amazing to be able to do that. So the reason why people need to understand is because they deserve to be able to have their life and not living the life of someone else. They deserve to understand how to break through barriers, how to control their day, not have anxiety all the time, not get overwhelmed, actually achieve what they're setting out to achieve. And that's what my entire purpose right now is about. That's what my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my YouTube channel is all about, is to try to empower people. God's been really good to me. I've had a chance to achieve some amazing success in my life, and now it's time to really give that back, which, by the way, is the final chapter and the final principle in the system. So, I just wanted to share that with you and bring you to an understanding of why I'm here, what this is about, what I'm about. And my mission is to go out there and impact as many lives as possible and unlock as much as possible for each person so that they can actually truly live the life that they're trying to live and that they deserve, and they can actually live life above and beyond the rim. So if you think about this, people are out there walking blindfold. My message to you right now, if you're one of those people that are unsure, unhappy, feeling like you cannot be successful, and you're starting to get to that point where you're about to give up on that, don't stop. Dig in. Get the book, get my book for sure, but just start somewhere, okay? And understand that you can do what you're setting out to do. You just need to know how. I offer you to don't give up on yourself, because the world is waiting for your gifts, your talents, and the world is waiting for the most amazing you. Thank you very much.